greasy.
There's the aspect of like, okay, we have this footage. Should we even upload it? What's the deal? So anyway, Dan put it online unlisted. And then when Trisha messaged me, we talked it out and everything. And she said, well, we knew it would like get a lot of views, obviously. But the question was like, basically, there's the question of like, is this fair to upload it? Is it too much to upload it? For me, it felt like this is the lore of the show. This is the whole show. If you don't upload this, you're missing a huge puzzle piece. But I wasn't going to upload it without her permission. So when we were talking, she brought it up and she said, well, at least I hope you've got good footage. And I said, I have it unlisted. Do you want to watch it? And she said, no, you can upload it, but this was her condition. She says, as long as nothing's edited out. That was her condition. She said, you should upload it as long as nothing's edited out. And she wanted it. She literally wanted me to upload it. Mm-hmm. She said, you should upload it. And I said, all right. So we uploaded it. And I do think it's important that we upload it because, like, how could you possibly explain what happened otherwise?
Right.
So then I think we fixed it and we resolved it. Obviously, the comments were pretty brutal to her. You know. So I thought we were all good. And fun, you know what? Ironically, Dr. Drew is scheduled to come back next week.
I know, and we are all supposed to be in that episode. But now I don't see how we can do it.
So Dr. Drew was scheduled to be back on Tuesday. We were going to do an episode with everybody, with all the crew, Trisha and Moses and Hila. And we all already submitted a personality test. We were going to get our results of our personality test. But now it's just going to turn into like an episode of Jerry Springer, Hila said. And I think she's right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if Hila's there and Moses is there and Trisha's there and I'm there, it's just going to turn into an episode of Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Hit that ring. Give me the ring soundbite, Zach. Ding, ding, ding. Will you throw punches with Trisha, Hila?
Oh, God.
I'm not going to participate because I like Frenemies. I don't like Jerry Springer.
Right. Yeah, that's the sound. So, you know, like, on one hand, we could just have Dr. Drew to come mediate again, which it probably makes sense, maybe. I was really excited about the personality test. But maybe we could have him come mediate and then do the personality test later.
It's not just him. It's his partner and...
Oh, they were all scheduled?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's a whole thing. So, well, we should discuss this after the show.
So we definitely need to follow through with it. I guess the question is if Trisha will be there or not.
Right.
I mean, I would like her to be there. It's just a matter of, if Trisha and Hila is going to be on the camera at the same time, I don't know if Trisha is going to be able to help herself.
Not just her, me too. I get very emotional. I would not be able to keep calm like Ethan did. And I just don't want to put myself in that situation.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't want you to have to do something you're not comfortable with either. Well, it sounds like we're going to have to go through it one way or the other. So then but I thought like we had this really nice texting conversation where she's like, I forgive, or I'm sorry. And I was like, I forgive you. It's all good. I'm Team Trisha. You know me. Like, I don't. And so then she uploads a video today, you know, explaining what happened from her perspective, which is fine. It's what I kind of expected her to put out a video, you know. Why is it so hard to find her channel on YouTube? Hang on one sec. You know, but she said certain things in the video that kind of rubbed me wrong and is counter to what we talked about on the phone. For example, she pinned a freaking comment that says, she pinned this comment. It says, people keep praising Ethan and Hila, but to be honest, they're just as toxic as David and his gang was. They poke Trisha in ways that they know will get a rise out of her and don't fully communicate with her. There's a lot of underlying passive aggressiveness and condescension in their interaction with Trisha, and nobody calls them out for it. So, I mean, I don't really know. First of all, I totally disagree with that comment.
Me too.
And so when when she's actually feeling like that, I don't know how it makes me feel like I don't know how we can go on if that's how she feels. Well, especially when she messages me and apologizes and says it's all good. And then she makes a video saying that we're toxic. Now, I don't know anything about her relationship with David and that gang, but this insinuation that we're toxic to her, or that we don't communicate with her, or that we poke her trying to do, get her, it's just not true. I don't know what's your evidence of that. Like, I mean, I just don't get it. I really don't. I'd like to find an example. I mean, I don't know. It just was like, AB, you watched the video. I mean, it's 15 minutes long. It went up this morning, so I haven't had time to watch it. So it's not like I'm above. Oh, I meant 50 minutes long. Whatever I said. AB, like, what was the thrust of this video?
It was back and forth a lot. She did feel bad, but she did say that she made it seem like you poke at her on purpose to get a reaction, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It went back and forth a lot, but she did kind of make it seem like you were provoking it on purpose.
That's the thing. It's like we have this show where we provoke each other, and now all of a sudden, me doing that is toxic, and and somehow it's like that's the whole premise, right? Is that we make fun of each other. I don't know a single instance where I'm being toxic to her. People are praising Ethan Neal, but they're just as toxic as David and his gang was. What did I do? I've literally tried my best to support her and welcome her and do everything that I possibly can to be forgiving and accepting and to welcome her back every time. I don't hold anything against her. And this insinuation that she thinks I'm toxic, I just feel like she's weaving this narrative already, and it makes me wonder if this thing can possibly work out. That comment, at first I was like, okay, we'll be back, everything's fine, we'll get over it. But when I read that comment, I was like, I don't know if this is going to work out. I really don't. And it's a shame because I love the show.
What the fuck?
The show's the best, right? Like, it's like everybody loves the show. It's like crack. Everybody loves it. But what the fuck am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like,
she also mentioned a few times that we have Final Cut, and so that you could
please.
spin the narrative.
I've literally never cut. The only thing that we've ever.
We don't like censor it.
The only thing I've ever cut out was in the last episode. She went on and on and on and on about the family. And I said, you know what? This is not good. I'm going to cut this out for the sake of Hila and her family. It had nothing. In fact, if anything, it made her look better because she was saying some real fucking vile shit about Moses' family. And if you ask me, every time she's in front of the camera, she's doing everything she can to drive a wedge between Moses and his family.
Yes. That is my problem.
Like she's doing, maybe it's unconscious, I don't know, but she's doing everything she possibly can to drive a wedge between Moses and his family.
Like a comment that his mom would not be invited to the wedding. I mean, where would something like that come from?
He says she's joking.
But what's the joke here?
Exactly, what's the joke?
I love comedy.
What's the joke? What's the joke? Yeah, is Hila's mom supposed to think that's a joke? People are supposed to just watch that and be like, oh, it's just Trisha. She doesn't mean it. When she says, oh, you don't know your brother. Your brother doesn't care about you. You guys aren't even close. When she says that 20 times, what's the joke? And you know what's messed up is like before they started dating, we were really close with Moses. I mean, now we were really close with Moses. We saw him every weekend. We talked about everything. I confided in him all the time. We talked about what he was going on. I mean, we were closer to him than anyone else in our family.
Yeah. Is the sibling that I'm the closest to. But, I mean, if anything, since he started dating her, he would not participate in, like, our family calls or stuff like that. But that's fine. I figured he's busy. I don't have a problem with that. But it sucks when she puts it in a narrative where it's like, they don't even care about you. They don't even call you. It's like, that's not true.
It's total bullshit. But I don't know. So I don't know. And at one point, it's like, God, fucking GERD. At what point is this thing that we're doing actually causing too much harm to our family? You know what I mean? So It's like, it's not just funs and games anymore. It's actually become kind of really bad. So that's where I'm at. And I don't know what to do because it's awesome and I love it. But like I don't know. I don't know when she's pinning comments about I'm toxic and like, I don't know what to make of that. And like, it just makes me feel like I don't know if she'll ever actually be able to stop trying to alienate Moses from his family and friends and his employees, by the way, the people he works with. She does that to them too, which is a whole different story. So, God damn it. No, I'm okay.
Can I just clarify something real quick from my own conscience? Because I've seen some of the comments saying at the end when I sat next to Ethan and I said I've been waiting for this moment, I was just playing off the simp mean. I meant like sitting next to Ethan. I didn't mean waiting for her to quit.
It was fine.
It was
She's
fine.
been
Yeah, it
nothing
was
but
fine.
nice to
I
me.
didn't think anything of it.
Who you kidding, eh?
Yeah, it was great.
Exactly.
I was just trying to gather my thoughts. I just was hit by a train.
I wanted to see you put the bird poop on your face. That we had.
I know. You know what's funny is we only made it through 3 fucking
Products, yeah.
and not even the good ones, man. We had so many good ones lined up.
What was that turmeric like? Like, was it nasty?
Yeah, it's disgusting. You'd have to be insane to do any of those things. If you actually think any of those things work, you're just crazy. I don't know what to say. Brushing your teeth with strawberry? I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? That's a saying. It's like so dumb. So I don't know. I mean, in my heart, I still want to try to make it work with her. But like, because like the arch of our relationship was like, we started, we had a big blowout, and then we came back and we were friends for a while. And then out of nowhere, there was this huge blowout again over the fact that Hila wanted some privacy because she's always making these little jabs at the family. And now that's blown up because she can't respect the fact that Hila doesn't, there needs to be boundaries. And it's not that we're hiding shit. It's just you can't talk about his family like that every episode. You can't do it.
I mean, if it's just a joke, then let's not joke about it, you know? I don't know. I just don't get those comments.
I totally agree.
I don't get what is the purpose of those comments, you know?
The only thing it achieves is that it's alienating him from his family.
Yeah.
And it's only so long before Moses can be like, oh, she doesn't mean it, she doesn't mean it, she doesn't mean it. It's all good. I don't feel that way. I didn't say that to her. It doesn't mean it. There's only so many times he can say that before you like.
That's why we got into an argument, because I came to the point of feeling like I just, it doesn't matter what you're going to say to me. When I keep hearing from her that you hate us and you don't like us and all this stuff, it's tainting my image of you and the way it's hurting my feelings. I don't know. I just can't, I don't know what to say.
Yeah. That's about it. I mean, that's about it. I think we said it all. So.
Hey guys, what's up? So it's Friday morning, so it's...
I don't know. But, so that's everything, right? I don't know what else to say.